Hello everyone. In this video we are going to explore how we can write a program to find, let's say, the largest of two number using the relational operator and conditional statement like if and else. Then we will expand this concept and let's say we want to find out a largest out of three, and we will try to restrict the usage of only the relational operator and the conditional operator. Then we will see that how you can do optimization using the logical operators. So that is the objective of, that would be covered up in this video. So let me start with a demo, right? So you select C as a programming language and give some appropriate name. Let's say this is a demo happening on this date. So let's say, let me give some appropriate name, for example 151, right? And any name you can give. So let me put it over finish, and you go to the sources and there is a main file. Now what we want to do is we want to take the let's say you ask the user to input the two values. So for example, I'm defining integer a comma b. Let's say these two are the variables, right, that I want to scan from the user, right? Integer a comma b. And what I will do is I will write some instructions for the user. So let me remove this hello world part, and what I will do is, let's say I'm writing an instruction for the user like enter any two numbers. For example, I'm writing enter any two numbers, right? So obviously once the user is entering the number, you need to scan those two numbers. So the first number that you want to store inside the variable a, and the second you want to store inside the variable b, and both the variables are of type integer. So I have to use %d, %d, and there is no /n/t. Please understand, scanf is an input function, so no formatting is applied inside the scanf, right? And the first value that you want to store at the address of a, and the second value you want to store at the address of b. So you write address of a, address of b, so both the values get stored. Now what I want to do is, using the relational operator, I want to find out which one is the largest number entered by user. Let's say you have entered 10 and 20. So obviously 20 is largest. So my message should be 20 is the largest number, right? So what you do is you use the relational operator, right? And so I will make a conditional statement if, and then I will compare a greater than b, right? If a greater than b. So by doing so, if a greater than b, let's say if it is true, what I want to do is I want to print out the largest value. Which one is the largest value? Largest value is inside the a, because a is largest, because this block is going to be true, this statement is going to be true, right? So a greater than b, when a value, let's say a is 20 and b is 10, so a greater than b expression will return a non-zero value, non-zero yani 1, let's say, and that is going to be true. So what I will write here is, inside if block printf %d is the largest number, right? %d is the largest number, and that largest number is inside the a. So that's it. And if this is false, that means a greater than b is not true, then I have to make a block like else. And please understand, inside the else block, you don't have the, inside the else block, you don't really require to write the condition. And after if, there is no semicolon. Right now in the else part, what I will write, because we are in the else part, that means a greater than b is false. That means b is the largest number. So what I will write is %d is the largest number, but now this time it is inside the b, so I have to write a b. So out of this two statement, either the statement of if or else, ये दोनों में से एक ही statement execute होगा, both will not get executed at the same time. Now if you run this program, right, if you run this program like this, it will say that enter any two numbers. So for example, let's say first I'm entering 20 and then I'm entering 10. So obviously my A is largest, and you press enter, you can see that the 20 is the largest number, right? Because that is the true. Now if I make it reverse, let's say I'm executing the program again, for example, and this time I'm entering the first number, let's say 100, and the second number, let's say I'm entering, let's say 111, right? So obviously the B is the largest, so you can see the message 111 is the largest number. So your program is able to find out the largest out of the two number. Now let's modify this problem. What we want is, now we are asking the user to enter the three values A, B and C. So rather than writing here enter any two numbers, what I need to write here is enter any three numbers. So obviously you need to scan three values, right? So you need to do those changes. %d get added over here, and the third value that I want to store inside the variable C. And now what I want is, I want to find out the largest of these three number. I want to ignore the cases where the two numbers are equal. I'm not concerned, right? I'm not looking at that problem right now. You can look at that. It will make little bit complex logic, little bit. But let's first understand the simple logic. So I'm not concerned whether A and B are equal or B and C are equal, right? That you can do later on. So what I want is, ये तीनों में से कौन बड़ा है वो मुझे फाइंड करना है. तो मैं सबसे पहले what I will do is, I am writing A greater than B. Let's say this is true. A greater than B is true. अब मुझे क्या चेक करना है? If A greater than B is true, now I need to compare A and C, because I have already compared A and B, and out of that I have declared the winner as A. Now if I compare A and C and still the winner will remain A, I can go straight away A is the largest, because I have compared A with B, I have compared A with C. In other case, after comparing A with B, it's possible that A may not be larger than C. In that case, because A is greater than B and A is not larger than C, that means C is going to be the largest, right? So what I will do is, here we call it nesting of if statement. Nesting यानी कि एक if के अंदर आप दूसरा if भी डाल सकते हो. Inside one if you can put another if. So what we will do is, if A greater than B, if this is true, I am writing another if over here, and I am checking if A greater than C. If this is true, my straight away decision is that A is the largest number, right? Largest number is the A. There is no harm in that, right? Now you are inside this block. If A greater than B, there are two possibilities, whether A could be larger than C or A could be smaller than C. If A is greater than B and let's say A is smaller than C, A B से बड़ा है और A C से बड़ा नहीं है, तो इसका मतलब C सबसे बड़ा हो जाएगा. So here straight away decision that you can go ahead with is, right, the straight away decisions that you can go ahead with is, what you can write is printf %d, and you can say the largest number is, right? But now this time, because this statement is false, ये A greater than C गलत होगा. When A greater than C is wrong, the meaning is that the largest number lies inside the C. So ये एक तो हमने ख़त्म कर दिया इधर, right? अब देखिए, ये सपोज यहाँ पे ही गलत हो गया, ये if A greater than B ही गलत हो गया, मान लीजिए if A greater than B ही गलत हो गया, इसका मतलब who is greater? B is greater. So what I will do is, I will come inside this else block. Please understand, this if and else are inside the if. That means this two if else will get executed only, either this if get executed or this else, only this condition is true. आप इस ब्लॉक में तभी आओगे जब A greater than B true होगा. अगर A greater than B is false, you will come here in else. If you are in the else part, the meaning is that B is greater than A. So what I need to do is, I need to make another comparison. Because B is greater than already A, I will compare the B with C. So what I will do, if B greater than C, right, I will directly do that comparison. And if this is true, my decision would be the largest number lies inside the B, right? So this is how it looks. You look at, आपका ये गलत हो गया, a ग्रेटर देन b, इसका मतलब b बड़ा था, b बड़ा था तो यू केम ओवर हियर इन एल्स पार्ट, एंड इन एल्स पार्ट यू आर चेकिंग b is greater than c. If b is greater than c, the largest number lies in the b, right? And if it is wrong, I will go to the else part again. Inside the else, see else के अंदर else हम if else लिख रहे हैं, that is the nesting, right? And what you do here is you will write again now, because that b greater than c is wrong. What you do is you will write down printf percentage d is the largest number, but because b greater than c is wrong, b greater than c is wrong, that means who is the largest? C is the largest. So again I have to print here c. Please understand friends, don't misunderstood this concept. या तो ये सही होगा if वाला पार्ट, या तो ये else वाला पार्ट सही होगा, दोनों एक साथ सही नहीं होंगे. या तो आप if में हो या तो आप else में हो. Again inside, if you are inside if, you are either in this if block or you are in else block. That means at the end of the day only one printf get executed, right? या तो ये printf execute होगा, अगर ये execute होगा तो ये execute नहीं होगा. Similarly, if you are in the else part, of the program, then either this printf get executed or this printf. So even though you have written 4 printf, inside this if you have 2 printf, inside this else block in total you have 2 printf, but at the end of the day only one printf get executed, and that will give you the largest number, right? So if I run this program, friends, for all of you, right, if I run this program, let me run this program, and obviously it will ask me to enter in 3 numbers. So let's say I'm entering 10, 20 and 30, right? Obviously my answer has to be 30 is the largest number, you can see, right? Now it's not necessary that you enter in that order only, you can enter any order. Let's say I'm writing 100, right? I'm writing 5, and then I'm writing 900, like this also, right? You can see the 900 is the largest number. Even this order is not necessary, you can enter in any order, right? For example, let's say 89, right? Then 987 and 45, any 3 numbers you can enter, and it says that 997 is the largest number. So basically what we did till now is we are able to find out the largest of 3 numbers, but the restrictions that we applied is we have used only the relational operator like this greater than, and then we have used the nesting of if. So inside the if we have used if else. That is what you mean by nesting. Nesting એટલે માળો, ચકલીઓ માળો બનાવે ને દોસ્તો. Nesting, if inside if else inside if. Similarly, nesting of, again if else in the else block, and we have used only the relational operator. Now what we want to learn, let's say we want to write this program in the optimized manner. If you want to write this program in the optimized manner, what you can do is you should go for a logical operator. So that is the need of a logical operator that I want to show you. So let me show you what are the logical operators that you have. And once you look at this, so basically we have 3 logical operators. Right? The first one that you have is, let me explain you first, and then we will go for a program. So we have 3 logical operator. The first one is called logical AND. The first one is called logical AND, and logical AND is indicated by 2 times ampersand sign, right? Similarly, you have a logical OR, and logical OR is indicated by 2 pipe like this. This is on your keyboard. And the third one is logical NOT, which is indicated like this exclamatory sign. Now what is the importance of this logical AND operator, and what is the meaning? Now please understand, let's say I have 2 values like A is equal to, let's say 50, and B is equal to, let's say 6, and let's say C is equal to let's say 40. These 3 values are there, right? Suppose I am writing A greater than B. I am writing A greater than B. Right? Now what is A actually? A is 50. You can see from here A is 50, and what is b? B is 6. So 50 greater than, if you try to convert it into, then what it comes out, 50 greater than 6, right? If you look at the answer, what is going to be the answer? 50 greater than 6 is going to be true, and in C programming, true yani non-zero, and it will give you the 1. It will give you the 1. Similarly, if I write here A greater than C, if I write here A greater than C, now you can see A is what? A is 50. And what is C? C is 40. So again, 50 greater than 40. What you will get? It's going to return a non-zero value. Non-zero yani 1. So it's true. Now, logical AND says that what you can do is, if I have an expression 1, and I will put logical AND, and I have an expression 2, the logical AND says that if expression 1 is true, true yani non-zero, true yani non-zero, and if expression 2 is a true, that is non-zero, then and then the outcome of this entire expression will be true, and true यानी नॉन ज़ीरो. अगर ये पहला वाला भी नॉन ज़ीरो है यानी कि ट्रू है और दूसरा वाला भी नॉन ज़ीरो है, then this combined expression will be a non-zero. Otherwise, in all cases, it's going to be a 0. And this is explained by a truth table of the logical AND operator that you already know. For example, A is, let's say, an answer for an expression 1, and B is an answer for an expression 2, like this, right? So I'm saying that expression 1 is 0, expression 2 is, let's say, 0. The answer is obviously going to be 0. Expression 1 is 0, expression 2 is 1, the answer is going to be 0. This is 1, this is 0, answer is going to be 0. This is non-zero only when the expression 1 is a non-zero, expression 2 is a non-zero, which is indicated over here. This is only the case where the entire outcome of this combined expression is going to be a non-zero. So if both are 1 and 1, then and then the answer is 1. So what we can do is, here I can put a logical AND, and this entire expression will turn out to be true. This entire expression will turn out to be true only when both A is greater than B and A greater than C both are true. In that case, immediately my decision would be the A is largest number. Hello? Right? So using the logical AND operator, what you can do is, the earlier program could be written in a very compact way. The earlier program could be written in a very compact way. Right? So for example, let's try to convert that bit difficult program into the easiest way. So let me go to again the code block, right, and let's do that. So see, you already know the program, right, how complex it was. Right? Now let's say I want to simplify it. So what I will do now is, up to this part it will remain same, up to this part it will remain same, right, up to scanf. Now what I will do is, I will put a comment starting from here. So what I will do, let's say this slash star, and then I will put up to this end, right? So this is the comment, right? And after doing this part commented, so my compiler will ignore this part. Now after going ahead, what I will do is, I will write an expression like this, as I have explained to you in the presentation. What I will do is, I will write A greater than B, right? एक तो ये एक्सप्रेशन हो गया मेरा A greater than B, और दूसरा एक्सप्रेशन मेरा कौन सा लिखना था मुझे? Yes, my second expression was A greater than C. Right? Now if both the conditions are true, so what I want to do, I want to use the logical operator between that two, right? And I want to put this as a combined expression, so I will again put a bracket, this again has to be in the boundary, so let me do like this. So this bracket ended, you can see A greater than B is first expression, A greater than C is second expression, and if both will give me a true answer, so what I will do here, I will write an if, right? And if both are giving me a true answer, the meaning is that when this both A greater than B is true and when A greater than C is true, then and then A greater than B logical and A greater than C is going to be true. In that case, I could declare that my largest number lies inside the A. Immediately I have taken a decision, right? Immediately I have taken the decision. Second comparison, what I can do is, see, see, second comparison I can make is, again I can write an expression like this, right? If again, let's say b greater than a, right? Again I can put inside the bracket like b greater than a and logical AND. Again, what expression I will write? B greater than C, right? And then this is combined, and if it is goes like this, I can declare that the largest number is inside the largest number is inside the B, right? Largest number is inside the B, because B is greater than A is true, B is greater than C is true, right? I am not looking at the else if and other aspect right now. I just want to explain you how you can use the logical operator, logical AND, right? And similarly, my third expression could be, right? I can copy this and I can modify it. So let me do that for you. What I want to do now is I wish to compare like C greater than A and C greater than B, right? This program could be optimized, but let's say right now we are not working on that part. We just want to understand how this is working. And so my largest number lies in the C. Very compact expression that we are able to write, right? Even it could be little bit optimized, but we are not concentrating on that now. Now in this case, what will happen? First it will check this. Even this becomes true, it's going to compiler going to check this also. And even this is true or false, it's going to check this third one also, right? All these three conditions get checked by the compiler. So this program is not an optimized version, but this is correct, right? So what we want to do is we want to understand how you can combine the two expression into one statement using a logical AND operator, right? So if you try to run this program, friends, let me do that, right? Other part is already in the comment. So let me run this program for you. And once you run that program, you have to enter the three values, again same as it is, right? So let's say it's saying three values. So let's say I'm entering 50, then let's say 5, and let's say 40. So obviously my A is largest, right? 50 is largest. So you can see the 50 is the largest number. Similarly, you can run it for any combination of the value. Let's say I'm entering 100, then let's say I'm entering the 500, right? And let's say I'm entering the 7, right? So obviously 500 has to be largest. 500 is the largest number. So this is how you can use the logical AND operator. Right now, going back to our presentation, even you can use the logical OR, but logical OR will be helpful to use a truth table like this. So if expression 1 is 0 and expression 2 is 0, then and then in logical OR your answer is going to be 0. Otherwise in all cases your answer is going to be 1. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर आपका expression 1 अगर true हुआ या एक्सप्रेशन 2 ट्रू है, दोनों में से कोई भी एक एक्सप्रेशन ट्रू है ना, तो लॉजिकल और विल गिव यू द आंसर ट्रू, राइट? एंड लॉजिकल नॉट विल मेक इट उल्टा, 0 का 1 एंड 1 का 0. So what we learned today in this video basically, friend, is how you can use the logical AND operator to combine the two expression like this. The second concept is how you can do the nesting of if, right, and if else, right? ये हमने सीखा. And what is the need of a logical operator, that I have explained you very clearly, right? So using a logical operator you can combine many expression. That's a very important, right? So we will continue from this. Thank you for watching.